Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Louis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me again today, and Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Hope you have a happy, healthy, and successful 2022. Again, Happy New Year, everybody. It's January 1st. 2022, excuse me. So that means there are a lot of Ring of Honor free agents that are out there as of today. Several Ring of Honor names are now officially free agents. Fightful Select reporting here. It says with the new year starting, there are several free agent names hitting the market. As mentioned this week, several Ring of Honor names are now free agents. So far, Fightful has confirmed that they include Jonathan Gresham, Silas Young, Mike Bennett, Danhausen, Josh Woods, Shane Taylor, Rhett Titus, Beer Shaded Bruiser, and Brian Malonis. Fightful also specifying that there are numerous more, but Fightful has gained specific firsthand confirmation from all the aforementioned talent that they are now free agents. I could imagine like Bandito, Ray Horace, Flamita, Dragon Lee, Roosh, Roxy, Flip Gordon. I could imagine that they're all free agents now as well. So there's a huge pool of talented wrestlers right now that are officially free agents. So Impact Wrestling needs to make sure that they're getting a bunch of offers together to make to these to a number of these talented wrestlers. I mentioned Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett already rumored to be headed to Impact Wrestling, returning to Impact Wrestling with Maria Kanellis. Man, I would love to see Matt Taven go with him, and they go in as a tag team because Lord knows the Good Brothers need a fresh tag team to feud with, and I could see them going in right away and having a great couple of matches with the Good Brothers over the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles. I would even put the belts on them. If you sign both Bennett and Taven to contracts, I would definitely put the belts on them. I can see Finjuice coming back and having terrific matches with Bennett and Taven. I can see Hikuleo and Chris Bay, Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, possibly. And if you want to bring in some other tag teams as well, but definitely Mike Bennett. I would definitely consider Matt Taven as well. Bring them in as a tag team and have Maria Canales, of course, be their manager. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Another talent I would love to see in Impact Wrestling, Shane Taylor, and not just Shane Taylor Promotions. I would love to see Shane Taylor Promotions in Impact Wrestling, and they could go right after Violent by Design immediately, and they could have a great storyline feud that could last for months, and it could cap it off with a lethal lockdown match. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. This would give an opportunity for Jake Something to join Violent by Design and do something really meaningful in Impact Wrestling. Give him something meaningful to do. And it could be a great feud. I think Shane Taylor against Eric Young, Shane Taylor against Joe Doring would be fantastic. Shane Taylor Promotions, Violent by Design. I think that's a feud that's meant to be, and I would love to see that. Love to see that happening in Impact Wrestling. Another talent, Jonathan Gresham, the Ring of Honor World Champion. Jonathan, well, he has one version of it. Bandito has another version of the Ring of Honor World Title, but love to see Jonathan Gresham coming into Impact Wrestling. He would be a great wrestler. I think he could go right in and be a top contender for the X Division title immediately, as well as the Impact Wrestling World title. I can see Jonathan Gresham coming in. Well, he's defending the Ring of Honor World title against Chris Sabin at Hard to Kill, but him against Trey Miguel, him against Chris Bay, him against Moose would be fantastic as well. Him against Josh Alexander. He's actually defending the Ring of Honor title against Josh Alexander at Terminus on January 16th. So that's going to be a great match as well. It's going to be a pure rules match. So that's going to be a terrific match as well. But I would love to see Jordan Grace actually say, "Hey, Jonathan, why don't you join me in Impact Wrestling?" He'd be a great fit, be an absolutely great fit in Impact Wrestling as well. Flip Gordon also. I think Flip Gordon will be a tremendous addition. Bandito, you got Roosh. There's a lot of talent out there. Roxy, as we know, Roxy is should be facing Deonna Purrazzo on January 13th. In Impact Wrestling, so that's going to be a great match there. The Ring of Honor Women's title is on the line there as well. So lots of great talent. So Impact Wrestling, they need to get a bunch of offers together because there's a lot of great talent. MLW is going to be looking at a lot of these guys as well. MLW is going to be looking at a lot of these guys as well. Shane Taylor Promotions would be I think would be a great fit in MLW. In addition to Impact Wrestling, MLW as they with Contra disbanded, they don't have a top faction anymore right now in Impact Wrestling. I'm sorry, in MLW, and Shane Taylor Promotions will come in and immediately be the top promotion, be the top faction, I should say, in MLW. So they'd be a great fit as well in MLW, and I'm sure MLW is looking at a lot of these guys as well. Like Josh Woods would be a terrific fit in MLW. You got Danhausen. I think Danhausen is pushing to get to AEW. I'm going to be honest. I hope I don't get anybody upset. I'm not the biggest Danhausen fan. So if he shows up in Impact Wrestling or not, I'm cool with it, right? If he doesn't end up in Impact Wrestling, I'm kind of cool with it. I'm not a big Danhausen fan, but for those Danhausen fans out there that want Danhausen and Impact Wrestling, I hope your wishes are granted. But personally, me, I'm not the biggest Danhausen fan, but. Silas Young also will be a good fit in Impact Wrestling at MLW. So Scott D'Amore and Court Bauer actually they're gonna be pretty busy, I think, in the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks. I think at Hard to Kill, I think we're gonna see some surprises. I think we're gonna see one or two big surprises at Hard to Kill at the pay-per-view on January 8th, which I'm really looking forward to from top to bottom. That's gonna be a great show. I'm actually gonna do a preview and prediction show on that probably tomorrow, but that's gonna be a great show. And I think we're going to be some big surprises. I'm going to see some big surprises at Hard to Kill. I think Beer City Bruiser, Brian Malonis, they're actually a decent tag team. I wouldn't mind seeing them in Impact Wrestling. Again, you bring in a couple of tag teams to Impact Wrestling. I would love to see them. Let's see, like Dragon Lee would be a great fit. I would love to see like Bandito, Flamita, Ray Horace all coming in because Impact Wrestling, ever since they lost the Lucha Brothers, they haven't really had the lucha libre type the top lucha libre type talents in Impact Wrestling. We had Laredo Kid, but I think Bandito, Flamita, Ray Horace could come in and fill the gap that was made when the Lucha Brothers left Impact Wrestling for AEW. So lots of stuff, lots of Scott D'Amore better be busy. Scott D'Amore, Court Bauer, I shouldn't say they're better. They're going to be busy over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. Lots of talent out there to bring in, and again, that would be complete. That would be complete assets either for Impact Wrestling or for MLW. I'm expecting big things. I mean, MLW is going to be in Dallas. In January, I forget the date, but they're. I think we're going to see a few surprises there as well. For MLW, I can see a couple of Ring of Honor, one or two Ring of Honor stars showing up there as well. We already got Roxy is going to be going 101 with Miranda Gordy. Excuse me. So I could see a couple of other Ring of Honor stars showing up at the MLW show in Dallas, but. Let's get it done. Impact Wrestling, MLW, lots of talented guys out there. So let's make a couple of key signings, especially Impact Wrestling. I want to see Impact Wrestling get a couple of like as I mentioned, Shane Taylor, Bennett, Matt Taven, Jonathan Gresham. I'd love to see them all in Impact Wrestling. Bandito, if they could bring in Bandito, Ray Horace and Flamita, that would be just fantastic, just fantastic. So it's going to be an exciting couple of weeks, I feel, for Impact Wrestling fans and for MLW fans as well. Okay, we're going to leave it at that for now. Keep my eyes on the news. Anything breaks. I have a little bit of a sore throat, so I apologize if I was clearing my throat and if I sound scratchy. I do apologize, but I'll be back. Any news breaks, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.